Hi all, welcome back to my lecture series. This is Muttameenal, Assistant Professor at the Department of Agricultural Engineering, and today we'll see the continuity of previous playlist. That is, we have seen what are the automations that happen under agriculture industry, specifically at machinery and at food process engineering. Today we'll see something about solar energy and how the automation takes place in agriculture industries. This comes under the unit Advanced Machinery and Equipment in Agriculture Engineering under the subject Automation Techniques in Agriculture Engineering for second year, fourth semester. Today's topic is going to be solar energy. And before going into the session, I'd like to have a small recap over the previous playlist. That is, we have seen something about process engineering and how well the process engineering could be done with the help of thermal and non-thermal techniques, and also we have seen about biomass energy, that is the renewable energy sources that could be taken care of while considering thermochemical methods and biochemical method. So as you all are aware that as far as today we have seen how well the renewable energy sources could be taken care of. That is, at the previous session we have seen what is biomass and how well we can utilize biomass for a renewable energy source, and how this renewable energy source could be adapted and how they can be prepared through several conversion systems, that is either by thermochemical conversion system and as well as biochemical conversion system. As the next stage, we'll see another renewable energy source, that is solar energy. It is a radiant of light and heat from the sun that is harnessed using a range of technologies such as solar power to generate the electricity, solar thermal energy, and also the solar architecture. It is the essential source of renewable energy, and its technologies are broadly characterized as either the passive solar energy or the active solar, depending on how they capture and distribute the solar energy or convert it into solar power. So here I like to quote an example that everyone do know that solar is nothing but the energy that has been generated in the form of heat, right? These are somewhat we could identify them as rays, that is UV rays or any kind of rays that have been generated from the sun. It is a capable of having a very higher speed, and its power is larger than compared to that of the any other renewable energy sources, because these kinds of energies are naturally generated, and this could be adapted instead of generating electricity through some other sources. So this could be a backup source where we can depend upon. So here the solar energy could be usually generated or tapped by ourselves. That is, if we do have a solar panel, and if that solar panel is capable of absorbing that rays which is going to fall upon, since solar energy is generated from sun, it is not restricted to anyone can utilize it, right? So if we have a solar panel which is capable of tapping that energy with the board, then we can convert that energy into solar energy, and either this could be utilized as an electricity or thermal energy for the purpose of any operation that happens in the necessary manner. So here what we have to do, in the sense we have to capture the energy and also we have to convert it into a solar power which could be utilized as an alternate source of electricity. So this is the main scenario, and as I have given here, there are two broad categories. One is passive solar energy and the other one is active solar energy. This passive and active solar energies are usually categorized depending upon how they capture and distribute these kinds of solar energy. That means that if I'm going to tap them directly, or if I'm going to directly involve in it, then it is said to be as active manner. Or if I'm not going to directly involve in it, and if I am dependent upon any sources, then it is said to be as passive manner. So this is how we can tap the energy sources. Here I like to say that this same concept is involved in remote sensing too. The previous classes I have said where the sensors capture the data of the source, either passively or actively, and that is how we calculate them as passive sensors and active sensors. If the sources that have been captured directly with the help of, and if it is possible for the source of light energy which is necessary for me to tap them is done directly by that sensor itself, is said to be as active sensor. Similarly, if I'm going to do the work dependent upon any other natural source or any other man-made source, then it is said to be as passive one. This is the same condition that is considered, and the same principle that is considered while tapping the energy source and generating the electricity through the solar energy. Okay, so this is what I have prepared for today's class. See you at the next class with the detailed overview on the characterization of solar energy, that is either on active solar and passive solar, and how well we can utilize these kinds of solar energy in current scenarios, and how well these kinds of solar energy could be utilized by us as an agriculture engineer at our field. So we'll see something about its principle, operations involved, and also its applications involved in it at the next few classes. If there is any kind of doubt as of today, you guys can ping me anytime. See you at the next class. Thank you.